Hey, you guys. What up, YouTube? It's your girl, Arana Lopez, a.k.a. Arana the Virgo. And why, you guys... my goodness. I had this into my phone. Well, listen, I'm about to knock out episode 53 and 54 of the Virgo Viewpoint podcast back to back. I just had to... I had to have some alone time yesterday because I was so emotional. I was super in my feet all day. That's why I have these ugly bags. And and it was the ugly cry, girl. It was ugly. I was out here ugly crying. The snot feels like I was so hurt and heartbroken. Hence why y'all saw the video of me officially burning the 50 Cent birthday pack. Burnt that. It hurt. It hurt to look at it. It hurt to carry it. It hurt. I've been living, I felt like I was being like this, just this fool, just like this righteous, like loyal idiot. And nothing has been making sense, and it's been hurting my feelings. And like I said, yesterday was the first day of Sagittarius season. I'm Sagittarius rising. Hey, Sagittarius, how y'all doing, family? And fire signs, felt fiery, felt dramatic and angry and what have you. And so and I've been like under the weather, battling with the weather because the weather has been very up and down in LA. It's hitting like the cooler points, but I'm still trying to keep a mindset of I'm grateful, because had I still been in Chicago or New York or whatever, it'd have been colder. And I can't do that. Also, I have healthcare. I've been taking all the steps of everything I need to do to get things in order. And so, pretty soon I'm going to be, stepping my little hustle up and stepping my game up. And so I'm going to be able to, purchase my little prenatal pills, which I can get from like Target or something. They got good stuff at like Target and, the other brands or whatever. But then also I can go to the lady doctor and get their stuff too. So, and then that'll help with my blood flow and all of that. I'll have more iron and all of that. I've been making a point to add foods and things in my diet that have more iron, potassium, so I don't feel as bad. And I've been at the sauna every day. And recently I've been there twice a day because I just need it. It feels so good, and it makes everything come back to me feeling pleasant and stuff like that. It makes me feel happy. So yesterday I was in the sauna. I went to a different gym and I wrote out episode 53. And it started off me journaling because there was a lot of things I had to get out. And there was a lot of things I felt. There was a lot of anger I had, a lot of hurt I had, a number of things. And I'm going to discuss it in the podcast. That's why I'm kind of laying it out to y'all so y'all know ahead of time. That way when y'all tune in, y'all know what y'all getting. But I was like, I don't feel like saying everything or whatever. And so I had to, wait until I calmed down, just so what I was putting out wasn't like just super duper angry fest laced with profanity and whatever. Like because it was about to be that hardcore. Also, like I promised you guys, my Hip Hop Raise Us channel on Facebook, whenever Facebook plans on getting off they BS and taking that, they put me in Facebook jail or whatever for like 30 days. So whenever they get off the Facebook jail crap, I'll have access to my Hip Hop Raised Us page again, and I'll be able to go. I've never went live on my Hip Hop Raised Us page on Facebook, but I've been listening to, like the feedback, and I've been quality checking the podcast. And today I checked out some other podcasts, just because it's nice to know what people are doing in the market, And there's a lot of podcasts that have like 20-minute episodes, 30-minute episodes. And I dig that. You know what I'm saying? I dig that. But, your girl is kind of wordy and I be getting excited and, I be going in. So I'm trying to find that happy median for y'all. But what I've noticed is the longer episodes, y'all don't tend to mind it, especially if it's an episode where I'm getting a little personal and like y'all in my world. Like, I noticed that y'all dug that. And it also feels cathartic to do it because of where I'm at. So I'm like, okay, cool. I labeled this video Lace Fronts and Heartbreaks because I don't know what to call it yet. And I'm about to record in real time episode 53. And so I was like, let me just go live and do it because I'm going from 53 to 54 like that. I'm knocking them both out together. The plan was to do it yesterday, but like I said, I was so emotional that it was like, okay, I want to be intentional with my words, and I want to be strategic. And then I also, after what happened at Males, like I'm so sick of all of those harassments of everywhere. I'm tired of it. It hurts me. It gets on my nerves. It steals my energy. It disrupts my peace. Like there's nothing positive that comes from it. And it's not a situation where it makes me feel like I need to overcome. No, it doesn't. It's been like 2 years of this like drama, and it's a lot of it is, like haters. A lot of it is that, and then a lot of it is people that have nothing to do with me or the situation that I was in. Like, they have nothing to do with any of that. They just want clout on social media. Like, it's become this fun game to people to be on social media. Like, yeah, that's the girl that did it, and they get with their little friend groups, and they and I'm just not here for it. And like I said, yesterday was the first day that I sent everything to the lawyer. And I also, that situation at that Starbucks, I hit up that girl's district manager for real. She got a lengthy email from me. And I remembered the girl's name, Bree. And I listed the entire thing and sent her to live. And it's like, what district manager is going to look at that, see that, and be like, they're going to be like, we need to do something, because it was not okay. And if people are going to be okay with losing their jobs, then let's bring it. Let's do it. But that's the direction we going in, especially in 2020. People going to start getting fired. Like, I ain't with that. Just FYI. So, new Lace Front. Yeah, like it. Ooh, got the everything and the I like it. I'm starting school. Whatever, this person right here. I'm starting school Monday. I'm going to school today. I have to be back there today in a couple hours. So I'm going to go like finish up some stuff, probably get a student ID or whatever, which is exciting because that's really going to motivate me to do the movie stuff now. I'm like, ooh, I still got to see Harriet, but so I can support Black business and SBV. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I have to do that, and I have to go to I start school Monday. So I was like, I need some school toss with that earrings because I like my earrings, whatever. And it's time to get the gel nails going. But I held off on getting the nails done because, things played out a specific way for me. And I was trying to get compression socks. I was trying to do my laundry. And I was going to pay my phone bill. I'm also interested in getting a mailbox because once I have a mailbox, regardless of how long it takes me to locate something, it takes all the guesswork out of whatever. And then I can start other things on the business side as receiving things. Plus, California State still owes me $300 up everything. You feel me? I'm picking up everything that people owe me, in addition to taking the time out to build my business. Like, that was the other thing that was bothering me yesterday too. It's like, I'm doing those things. But, the second I sit down to focus on doing that, or the second I go on YouTube to watch, okay, what is this work from home job? Noted. Okay. So, and then I make my little list so that when I sit down, I'm like, okay, I'm hitting them up. Like, I like to do things in structure and order. And I feel like part of my frustration is, I didn't get to be this age just living haphazardly. And honestly, truth be told, I was very happy before all this stuff happened. In fact, my happiness was the reason that people hated me, because they wanted me to be more miserable considering all the shit I've been through, and I was happy. That wasn't an accident. So it was like, I do know something. And it's just like, I got so tired of feeling beat up on, like I'm not doing anything right, and everything I do is a problem, and everything I do has this negative connotation. It's like, no, I have a system of how I like to do stuff. And honestly, it's what aids me in my efficiency. Virgos like to be efficient. I mean, I don't know if people didn't get the memo or whatever, but it's like, okay, the way I attack job hunting and searching and stuff like that, I look for what I want or need or whatever. I make my little list and then I just fire away with tunnel vision. That's just what I do. It's just that way I know I hit up all the nooks and crannies that I meant to hit up, and it's all done, and it's like in a batch. This also comes from having a background in management. Like factory style is how I like. It's like, okay, job search, boom. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what's in the atmosphere. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Blah 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 blah. And then I zero in on it, and that's what's up, right? So that's one of the things I'm gonna be doing. But in the midst of doing that, I ain't no one trick pony, and I am aware of all the other, there's some people out here that owe me. And just like how you feel when people owe you and you want it, I want it too. I got stuff to do. So I was gonna talk about the phone bill and stuff like that, but that's what I'm gonna talk about in the podcast. Like because I like I said, I enjoy T-Mobile. T-Mobile has been my favorite provider out of all the people I had, because I didn't have Sprint, I had AT&T. I was with AT&T the longest, and that's what it's gonna be about, like AT&T versus T-Mobile, going back to your old carriers, like going back to an ex. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put that in the podcast, so that's why I want to do that here. But episode 53, I'm gonna dedicate this entire episode to Fifth, the entire episode, because I spent an entire 24 hours crying about this man and all of the pain and everything he's took me through and dragged me through. And I am not going to act as though it doesn't exist. And I am not going to just keep being the bigger person and keep, shoveling it and taking all of it like I'm not human. I feel very taken advantage of because I have, extra gifts. And yeah, that may be true that I'm that way, but I'm not a science project. I'm not a dog. I'm nobody's pet. And yeah, those gifts and that, ability can be very helpful to a person, but I still expect